Can you hear me? You better. Good morning. Pew, 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 pew. Still waking up. Let's go. Let's clean this up. Let's get this morning started. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my bathroom and welcome to my first get ready with me for the day, for the gym, for school, for my everyday life, for running errands, for sitting on the couch, for taking a nap. It doesn't matter. I'm doing this every single day, except for like maybe a Sunday when I'm not wearing makeup. I don't really have an issue with not wearing makeup. I like my skin and myself just fine without makeup. I don't know, putting on my makeup is kind of like putting on a uniform. I feel like I'm ready for the day and I'm ready to get stuff done. And you guys have been asking me for a makeup routine for the longest time ever, so today is the day where you're going to get lucky and I'm going to show you everything. I'm also including my skincare routine in this one because let's be real, you can have the most bomb-ass makeup routine if your skincare routine is not on point. The makeup's not going to be sitting right, it's not going to be doing it right. You cannot fake good skin. I pretty much filmed this entire intro already. And then guess what? My mic was on mute the whole time. Talent. Machen Sie das hauptberuflich? Anyways, I'm going to take a shower and I'm going to wash my hair, I'm going to scrub, I'm going to exfoliate, I'm going to wash my body, I'm going to shave, I'm going to moisturize, I'm going to do all that good stuff. And then once I'm back, we're going to do skincare and makeup. Let's go. Let's get ready for this day. Können wir starten. Und ich glaube, diesmal ist es auch tatsächlich mit Ton aufregend. This one is the best moisturizer. It makes your skin so soft and it smells like a dream. Matching body mist. And we smell like a dream. I have a new robe collection because I was a little sad yesterday. I was a little bit depressed and I was like, how do I fix that? Shopping. And I went and I bought robes because I wanted something that makes me feel good. And I bought 3 of them. Not 1, 3, because all good things come in 3. But this is my post-shower robe, a skincare makeup robe. And then I have my morning robe, which you already saw. Let's do some basics, and then we can move on to skincare. I like to use my time effectively, and when I'm getting ready, if it's a weekday, and I'm usually tired, I'll be listening to music. But on some days, I want to be productive. Whenever I feel that way, I like to go onto Skillshare, and I like to pick out a class that I can watch and listen to while it's getting ready. What are we doing today? This one sounds great. It's productivity for creatives. Build a system that brings out your best.
I'm really kind of a systems builder.
I think this is going to be great for me. I am actually working with Skillshare on today's video, so thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring this part of today's video. I'm pretty sure most of you guys have heard of Skillshare before. It's an online learning community where you can attend a bunch of different classes to improve yourself, develop new skills, and improve the ones that you already have. Skillshare is covering a broad spectrum, going from art classes to personal development to anything business related. The sky is the limit here. With Skillshare, you can learn wherever you want, whenever you want. You can learn on the go with your phone. You can listen to a class while it's getting ready. It doesn't really matter. Whenever you have the time and mental capacity for it, you can turn on a class with Skillshare and learn something new. Skillshare's website is easy to use. They will constantly suggest you new classes that would fit you personally, and you can tell Skillshare what you're interested in the first place. I have done a lot of self-improvement throughout the last year, and I plan on doing the same thing for 2023. It's pretty much my thing, and that's why I'm personally always attending classes that have a lot to do with personal development, mental health, journaling, all these kind of things, but also art-related classes, improving your photography and videography skills. For all of my German viewers, Skillshare is also offering a bunch of different German-speaking classes, and for any class that is not in German, you can actually find subtitles. Skillshare is a subscription-based platform, which means you can pay yearly and then get to enjoy as many classes as you like. Thank you Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. The first 1,000 people to sign up via my link will get 1 month of Skillshare for free. So make sure to check them out and find a class that suits you and your personal style. Let's get on with the video. Let's do this. Let's go on. Okay, the post-shower robe came off. We are in the skincare and makeup robe because everyone who's wearing a white robe when doing their makeup, you guys are a different level of bold. Feeling kind of gray today. Sorry. It's skincare time. So the first thing that I'm doing is I personally always cleanse my face because I either sleep with dogs in my bed or I put on really heavy moisturizers at night, and I personally really love to wash that off first thing in the morning, but I'm always using something really gentle. So I'm using this moisturizing cleansing lotion from CeraVe. Just a little bit, just something a little gentle. Get get off that post-sleep dirt. Disgusting. What do I do with my hair? Didn't think this through. We dive in! I have a mini face towel that I only use for my face after cleansing. And I have two different ones and I switch them every few days. For the rest of my skincare routine in the mornings, I actually don't do that much because I'll be completely honest, I used to do nothing. And I learned my lesson a little bit, but less is more in the mornings for me. Just moisturize my skin a little bit so that my makeup lays better, but that's about it. So I go in, hyaluronic acid, and a little bit extra. Moisturizer. This one's by Oma. The gel cream. SPF. La Roche-Posay and Thelios. There is no such thing as too much SPF. So that's it for the skincare prep. Now my SPF has to set for 10 minutes. So in the meanwhile, I'm going to pick out my outfit for the day. I'm making my bed. I might be making myself another coffee. On the weekdays when I'm a little bit more busy, I usually do my skincare right after waking up. And then I go make myself a coffee. I read a little bit and then I go back in and I do my makeup. And that's how I usually do it. But today is a Saturday. Things are a little bit different. Look at that. An extremely messy bedroom. Plain and simple. We're wearing jeans. And we're back and we can do the makeup. So my makeup routine is kind of simple. I don't have that much time, but I've also learned that this is highly, highly subjective. So something that for me is not time taking might be very time taking for you. And yes, I usually do my makeup before the gym these days. I used to not do that. And I kind of thought that I would just have to look a little bit ugly and gross at the gym. Turns out I don't. And if I want to wear makeup to the gym, it's my own business. Thank you, Whitney. Queen Whitney, for teaching me that again. And also on most weekdays, it's a little bit more time effective for me personally to do my makeup before going to the gym rather than doing it at the gym. I'm always chronically late to the gym and then I have to rush when I'm doing my makeup at the gym and the lighting's terrible. So I'm doing it before. I have a little bit more time. I'm a little bit more at peace and I really like it. So I'm starting out with a little bit of moisturizer and then I'm using the bronzy drops from Drunk Elephant. You do not want to know how old they are. I realized once again how nice they actually are. Yeah, I'm putting them on as my base. I don't really wear makeup on the daily, like foundation. But they're kind of nice. They give you a little bit of a glow, even out your skin tone just a little bit. Cleaning my hands because I hate it when they're filthy. So then I'm moving in with a dark concealer to contour. I'm using Can't Stop, Won't Stop from NYX in the shade Mocha. It is kind of dark. We have to trust the process, okay? Eventually, we end up somewhere nice. I'm using a tiny stippling brush, just blending that out. Blend, blend, blend. If it looks a little patchy now, don't worry. Looking a little bronzed, and maybe even too bronzed right now. I know, we trust the process. Using my big Refy brush, just going over everything. This brush is amazing and it blends out everything so nicely. Fit Me by Maybelline in the lightest shade that they sell because I'm pale. Using that to highlight. I really like this. It sits beautifully on the skin. A lot of my makeup products that I use on the daily are actually not high-end or like luxury products because they're so expensive and you use them up so quickly. And I'm using a very fluffy, small brush, blend it out. I'm not that much of a fan of a beauty blender anymore. Less is more. I definitely think that when I apply all of these things, I do not need foundation anymore. If I were to go out, I would probably put on foundation, but for an everyday look, one thing that I forgot, underneath the cheek. Yes. Then I'm going in with the Refy bronzer. I'm just putting it on to the outer edge of my face. This is the shade Sand. Refy cream blush in the shade Malaya. I personally love cream products, but I do have dry skin. And I'm keeping it in a cream product spectrum for my everyday look. Powder, I'm using Maybelline Fit Me in the lightest shade that they have. And I'm using the applicator that comes with it. It looks tacky, but it works. So I'm just putting it on. What's so great about Fit Me is it has a little bit of coverage. I'm just taking a big fluffy brush, dust off the excess to look a little bit less spooky. And that already concludes the face makeup. Oh my god, I completely forgot my brows. I usually do them first. Refy Brow Sculpt. I used to be obsessed with any Refy brow product, but somehow they wear off really weirdly on me. So now I'm only taking the Brow Sculpt and I'm brushing through my brows. And I'm not setting them. I'm not using the other side of the Brow Sculpt to lay them down and lay them flat. Just wait and let that dry. Okay, in the meanwhile, let me put on a little bit of highlighter. I think I'm going to use Pat McGrath because it is Saturday after all. I love a dimensional brow, and all of these brow products are from NYX. I'm starting out with the NYX Fill and Fluff in Ash Brown, and I just go through my brows where I feel like they could use a little bit of color. I feel like less is more when it comes to filling in brows. Then I'm using a brow pen, also in the shade Ash Brown, I believe. And that's that. NYX Control Freak on top to really set them in place. Then I'm moving in with a brown eyeshadow, and I'm doing a very minimalistic winged liner. This way it looks really soft. And then I'm doing the inner corner. One of the last things that I'm going to do, mascara, a throuple. Starting out with a primer. This one is just any kind of primer. You can use the ones from the drugstore. You don't have to use the ones that are really expensive. It's a white primer. It makes your lashes just a little thicker. It makes your mascara stay on longer. Worst thing, when your skin color in the face does not match the skin color on your body. Essence, Lash Princess, False Lash Effect. Mascara does not have to be expensive because you're going to use it up within a month anyway. So why would you pay 30, 40 euros? I'm saying this right now. I'm going to follow up with an expensive mascara in a heartbeat. But this one is the basis, and I could go on with just this mascara, so. Then I'm using this Lancome Hypnose Volume Apporté mascara, and you can use a cheap one. What I care about is that it has this silicone bristle, and this is so great. Using a soft bristle brush first and then a silicone hard bristle brush, I feel like this is the secret to my lashes. I'm not that experimental anymore when it comes to my eye makeup. I used to be very experimentierfreudig, wie man auch so schön sagt. But I'm not anymore. I do the same thing every single day. When I was 17, 18, 19, heck, when I was 20, I was like, how can people have an everyday look where they do the same makeup every single day? Because I could never. Fast forward to me now, I love doing the same makeup look every single day. I switch up certain techniques every once in a while. I try out different brow products, but my routine itself, it remains the same. I want the same look because this is how I feel comfortable. I'm going to get dressed. This is the tough part where you have to put on a shirt without getting makeup on it. How else are we gonna find out how to do that other than going on TikTok? Not the ad. Put shirt on with makeup. Okay, what is that? A bag? Okay, is that really like the only way? Okay, well, I guess the only thing that we can do is put on a plastic bag and then pull our shirt over that. Okay, we're gonna try. This better work. This better not suffocate me. Okay, doing this in speed mode. Maybelline Gone Grayish. That's the wrong liner. Too Faced Lip Injections, The Balm. Setting spray. Fragrance. I want to smell good. That's it. That's my everyday makeup look. No! I lost my microphone protection. Shit. Can't go without protection. That's what she said. Forever, I wanna be forever.